Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with Podcastic. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Rise and grind, morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up.
Hello. Okay. Oh, you can hear me? Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. I'm sorry. You know how UAW people come out, they start unplugging stuff? That's what happened. Yeah. That's why Brittany was looking at me like, you sound so annoying, because I was doing my
I wasn't even looking at you.
Okay. It's just my mic. Hey, listen, welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. This is what we do every Monday through Friday. You already know what time it is. We in the building.
It's late.
Brittany, be quiet. Brittany, that's what the guy. Brittany be looking cute one day on social media, and all of a sudden everybody lays stuff for her. Listen,
I didn't even know what you just said. You mumbled everything.
Don't worry about it. Shout out to everybody who want to be in Brittany business. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I got phone calls. I'm like,
Did you really?
yes,
phone calls.
yes,
That's crazy.
Ooh, they really want to be in your business.
all day.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, yeah,
funny.
yes, and then they're like, so you ever met him? I'm like, no, but yes.
That's crazy.
Listen, I just found the most disturbing news in the whole world for me. On my trip, my daughter is married to a white guy.
What?
Yeah, she's married to a white dude.
Is he nice?
They say he is.
Is he tall?
I don't know. No.
Is he paid?
He looked like strawberry shortcake as a male.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised
It's
neither.
gonna be a lot more of that for.
But I was hurt because
Thank
then
you,
I had to
sweetie.
find out through the person I found out through.
It's gonna be a lot of that. I told y'all I was gonna go that route if I didn't meet somebody.
I'm so glad you made curly. I'm so glad you made curly top. Listen.
That's so crazy.
Not you call
I
him
just told
curly
Curly
top.
top.
I just told a young lady at Costco who was caught on the beach with one, and she ain't think nobody was gonna see her. I just told her, hey, you play with them. That don't mean you supposed to stay with them.
Oh, I know why my cord is apart because of a bag on top of my cord. Anyway, yeah.
What?
So, yeah, somebody had their bag on top of my cord. Don't worry about it.
First of all them cords was down there when I put my bag on top. I didn't know where they belonged to. How about that?
Anyway, good morning, Monique. Monique Richard and Honey
That's right
Sprout.
one already.
Give a damn.
You will.
Thank
Good morning,
you.
Miss Monique.
When that yellow is red.
It won't be if it's red on top. It'll be orange. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It'll be
Good
orange.
morning, Dorian. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome.
Hey,
I feel so good. I feel
Good
so good
morning.
being back this
Good
morning.
morning.
I do too.
This morning means a lot to me right now because I just came back from the podcast summit. Incredible.
In Atlanta, it was in Atlanta,
It
right?
was in Atlanta. There's 1,600 people there. Yeah, I met a lot of. It was a lot of people, and the main thing was consistency. You want to get the money, it ain't about subscribers and viewers. It's all about what you're selling at the end of the day. What problems are you solving? And yeah, I had a lot of great ideas. So y'all should be looking for podcasting, doing some stuff that's going to be unheard of here because y'all don't go no damn where. No, but next year I just tell everybody at least start going to these conferences and learn more, learn the business. Sitting down with ET and meeting ET was very important for me.
Nice.
He like, good God, it's Monday. No, he didn't. He wasn't yelling when he was talking, but he did yell in his
Is that
speech.
why you were sending everybody motivation videos in the chat?
I didn't send nobody motivation video.
Definitely was one in the chat.
Really? Well,
Yeah. Hey, Miss Rhea.
I tell people who doing podcasts, if y'all know if they not going to conferences, you just doing this thing for a hobby, or you hustling. Like bottom line, it wasn't just me saying it. It was
Thank
people.
you, Miss
We
Monique.
missed you too. It was really good, Miss Monique. Them boys know what they doing. Chris is amazing. She asked me a question. She said, "How was it going?"
She did.
Yeah.
Chris is absolutely amazing. Calvin, don't be a hater.
He's been hating every day since
Judas,
the concert. I wake up
stop
to a new
hating.
I wake up to a new video
Listen.
every day from him.
And it's crazy because I
Cal.
was watching all of them too. Like,
That man did what he was created to do.
Cal couldn't wait, and Cal act like he ain't used to be at them basement parties where they was playing Chris Brown and doing what they was doing on stage. Cause you old enough to caught them basement parties. So yeah,
Listen, let me tell you something.
Cal be killing me.
Chris Brown did what he was created to do.
I don't remember a basement party playing Chris Brown.
No, they wasn't.
I'm like,
They
Might have been
wasn't.
our time, but
Chris Brown.
they say they don't remember a basement parties playing Chris
First
Brown.
of all, they didn't even have basement parties when Chris Brown was on.
I was supposed to say, yeah, that was
Y'all
before
did?
Chris Brown.
I was gonna say they was playing Pretty Ricky at basement parties, so Chris Brown had to be somewhere in there. Maybe that was the last wave.
Our basement parties was 2 Live Crew and them.
Y'all still was doing the same thing.
You know,
Chris was doing on stage.
That's
we was in the
true.
club.
Cal, I don't care.
Good morning,
I don't
G.
care. The man was amazing. I don't care what you have to say.
Okay, 4 hours. That was a show.
Yes, it was. Yes, Yaya. It was a beautiful show.
Yeah, I saw-
Both of them came in
yes.
and out, and I was there when Tank and Mario came out.
Okay.
and
I
Eric
saw that.
Bellinger
How did
came
Tank
out.
do?
He does what Tank
He was
does.
Tank,
I mean,
okay.
he came out with no shirt.
He was
on.
tankish.
Shirtless.
Yeah, he came out with no shirt on.
He
Women
was
went
tankless.
crazy. I mean, I didn't get a video of him. I wasn't.
Yeah, interested.
It
We
was
come
more
to
so
see you.
Chris and
It was
Usher.
somebody who
Did
actually
Usher pull out the
filmed
skate?
everything.
Usher did not skate. But
It's okay. We had
he
it at
did
the
skate.
What was
Yeah.
that? Was it? It was.
He had
he did
ankle.
his
He had ankle
It was a
recoil.
Super
No,
Bowl
he didn't do
1 year. He did that.
He just didn't
I
do-
saw him
he
do a
didn't do that
dance
show.
move. It looked like he hurt himself. I said, okay, Usher, you may not have that one no more.
But they actually had tickets for the low.
Ain't mad at Chris.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure you
did.
had to go
They
to
definitely
and
made-
from
They
Dorian.
sold out 3 nights in a row.
Ticketmaster better stop playing with people's funds and coins. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
3 nights in a row. Yesterday it rained. Friday, I missed the rain.
Okay,
I was
that's
in
good.
it.
That's
But I
good.
ran back to the car, so we missed it. But then after a while,
But
we
Chris
ran
did
back.
fly. Okay, Chris definitely did have. At least we had some theatrics.
Chris definitely was flying
My
on
boy,
that
my boy was like, it's a whole lot of old ass women down here, dog.
It was.
It was.
Music don't
It
have
was
an
several
age.
fights.
We got a caller. Hey, caller.
Yeah, I was at the concert too. I was appalled when Tank came out with no shirt on. I was offended. It was wrong of him. Why is you backstage with no shirt on? That's not cool. Right? That ain't cool. That ain't cool.
I would have felt better if he took his shirt off when he
On-
came
while he on stage, right.
He came out with no shirt on. It's like,
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
I didn't like
I ain't gonna
it.
lie, I didn't know he had all those tattoos.
Me and my
It looked like
son.
he gang war.
It was hot,
Me-
y'all.
No.
Me and my son we found tickets for $41 the day of the show. We
Yeah.
went Friday.
Tickets
Miss
were-
Monique said
Oh,
$65.
So, Sean, you were there when I was there. That's when the tickets
Yeah,
like, it
and I was
low for the
promoting.
tickets.
I was promoting
Okay.
too. Passing out my flyers. That's how you do it.
Yeah, the tickets
But
were
it was a
low.
good show. It was a good show. For $41, I said that's worth it.
It was good.
Miss Monique
Yeah.
said you paid 40, she paid 60. She don't like that.
Hey, $41, yeah. So yeah. All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank
Nice
you,
yellow
Shirley.
shirt, Miles. All right, peace.
That's what's up. Thank you, John. I feel like
I
this.
like Chris Brown and Usher as artists.
Yeah, I didn't say yeah. She took her mother.
Yeah, it was a lot. Listen, it was so
That's
many
good.
people there. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, you was bound to see somebody that you knew.
Yeah.
Had to.
And you didn't have to follow the clear bag policy, which I stressed about that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was probably just a small compact
You had
bag.
to have a small bag that can
I'm
fit.
just trying to figure out how females was fighting when they was on stage.
Yeah.
Did y'all see those?
Yeah, I
That
saw a
was
fight
last
to say
night.
goodbye.
That was
How
last
you fighting
night.
to say goodbye?
I said, come on now. Come
I was
on.
embarrassed.
Yeah, what made you want to fight like that? But I can see fights happening outside of the venue once the
Why?
concert is over because
Exactly, why?
it's a lot of traffic. People be acting like they don't know how to drive. It's bumper to bumper. Car lots
Everybody
be
should be
bumping.
leaving horny.
Well, some people probably, I don't know. Some people probably were, but I can see it
Yeah.
more so happening after than during.
I
do see
During
what
you
you said.
trying to
People patience now.
I think I went on a mature
are very,
night.
very low. You know, people patience will be very, very low. They've been at this concert for 4 hours. There's no telling how long they were there prior to it starting, and now. Yeah, I can see how people patience
Yeah.
can be very low, but that's the unfortunate part part it.
Yeah,
I knew women.
Period Cash.
I
She
knew-
looked really nice.
I knew. Old Cash I was there.
Her and Skilla
Okay, that's all.
Last night.
Period Skill.
they were there last night, and then Mario and Tank and Eric did Thursday and Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, when I seen him backstage, I'm like, ugh. I'm like, what the hell is that's Tank? Why is he there? And he was like, yeah, I'm about to get him. About to get him. I said, you walking on the stage shirtless? Okay,
I
Tank.
feel like he had to fit in with the ambiance of being on with Usher
That wasn't
and
necessary,
Chris.
'cause Chris-
He had
Chris
to.
didn't come out of his shirt.
So y'all wanted him to be the Michelle of the group, cause you know they always put Michelle in some pants, and they had Beyonce in a skirt, and they had Kelly Rowland in the short shorts.
better if he came out
Hey, you ever saw
and he
old
was
girl
kind of doing
legs
his
though?
thing, and then
Michelle,
She need to stay in some damn things.
You
I
know
never
what?
seen Michelle leg.
I would have felt better if he would have
they're
took his shirt
very
off on
slim.
stage. He came out naked.
like, and to be honest, a lot of people sat down when he started. Well, for my night, I don't know what happened
Yeah.
Thursday night, but my night, everybody was kind of like, okay, bring
Cause
Usher
after
and
he
Chris
seen
back.
when we can wrap it up.
Now Mario had that boy rocking.
I'm sure. Cause you
Mario
got
had it rocking.
You got another piece of R&B in there.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like the crowd did like
But
when he
Tank,
was on.
all he did was he did Please Don't Go,
I thought that was Tyrese.
and he did Maybe I Deserve.
That wasn't Tyrese all the time.
Wait a minute, he did maybe, I don't know. I wasn't
Listen,
checking for Tank. I was looking for Chris.
The video that I saw, he did do Maybe I Deserve.
Yeah, I was looking for Chris, and when he came flying across that bad boy, I said,
okay.
like,
So how was
flying
the
around
sound
the whole
quality your
night.
night?
It was good.
Okay, because people were saying that the quality of the sound was a little shaky.
People just want to complain.
Of course.
Just to complain.
Of course.
Like, if you didn't enjoy yourself, you were the problem.
at that night.
Not Shanny, I didn't see it. Was that they were saying
were the
that?
problem.
I mean, were they saying it in the comments, or they were saying it like that was the caption for the video?
Which one?
The one when they said the sound quality.
Oh no, it was it was videos and it was just captions. They were saying that Usher wasn't, no shade, no tea, I like you, Usher. He wasn't really sounding the greatest. And I don't know if it had something to do with the audio or him singing.
Okay.
Because to my knowledge, the
I mean, he
mics
been-
was on for
he-
both.
he
Yes,
been-
because we was there the same night.
He
It was a
been
young lady
performing
who
for
taped
4 nights.
all of it.
Who you
She
talking about,
taped
Usher?
all
Usher,
of it.
yeah.
Usher, I mean, listen. Like I said, if you complain,
They
you
both
were the
older
problem.
now.
It don't have nothing to do with age. They came and did what they were supposed to do.
I believe so.
Yes, like if you came
That's
and you
true,
complained
y'all.
about that, you were clearly the problem.
Yeah.
They gave you a show. They entertained you.
I heard that the DJs were even good.
The DJs was-
and that's gonna carry the concert.
The DJs had you rocking before they even came out.
That's good.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Everybody just felt like Cash was coming.
I didn't. She came on the last. She came on the last. She came last night.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay, well that's good, Sean.
See,
A
Sean,
win is a
he
win.
knows.
A win is
That's
a
what I'm
win.
saying. Like, if you were complaining,
So far, I see people in
You were
these
the
comments
problem.
saying they ain't have not a complaint.
And that's
They love
good.
that. And
I've
that's-
heard
yeah,
more
that's
good
great.
things than I've heard
I didn't
bad.
even hear people complaining about parking.
Well, that's great.
Because parking was, they were taxing for
That's
parking.
half the battle.
Yeah.
We got a nice deal with
If you
parking.
can park,
so
it's
we're
half the
good.
battle.
Okay.
yeah, but no, it was, she did a snippet. Oh, yeah, she did. I want the rich one. Yeah, she did do that. Cash did that.
Yeah.
And then Skilla, he was there. So hey, they showed Detroit love. Usher had
Shout
on his.
out.
He had on the Pistons, and he had on Lions jersey.
Okay, I liked Usher look his Billups jersey.
That's what I said. That was
Yeah.
the Pistons.
Yeah,
and then he
with
did the
the-
Lions
Okay.
last night. So
Yeah,
They basically came and just,
Yeah.
took everybody's money from Detroit and left.
So that's it.
It's
Yeah.
probably why DTE is acting foolish because everybody
Not even-
All the workers was at the damn concert.
And all of the power was funding him flying and swinging and flipping.
That doggone storm. That storm was crazy.
I'm so pissed off. I come back. I'm like, cool. I'm thinking my lights on because everybody across the street lights on.
And yours was
No.
Our lights didn't go out. We didn't lose power
you,
where I
Mika.
am. Out there, we didn't lose power. But what
So-
I did lose was a package of broccoli. I lost a package of broccoli. I'm calling it
Package.
broccoli, trying to, sponsorship as Brittany said. But see,
Oh, I'm like,
it's a lot of
I'm like,
broccoli
package.
companies
You know,
that could be sponsors.
She's talking about broccoli.
Yeah, my Weezy's got taken. The storm, we watching the clouds and
Ain't
we
no
like,
storm
hold
that
on.
great.
Like that stuff look like it's turning. And we like, wait, is the clouds turning? And then all of a sudden a gust of wind just came through and literally took the packages up in the
Ain't
air.
no wind that great.
Baby, let me tell you, when I told you,
Nah.
I saw one and started chasing, and I got it, and I was like, and he caught another one. We had one more. I said, where that third package? He said, baby, that thing went up and went down the street. We gonna find it at Tim Hortons. I was like, let's go. I need to go right now. He said, no, we're not about to go and look for it.
Boy,
We
well,
gotta
Keep
get
your
in the house, and I'm
belongings
like,
close.
listen, it
but
was
the
rough.
next day I did go look for it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, at the
Saturday
end of the day, you
morning,
spent your
I was out looking
money.
for it.
You spent your money at the end of the day.
I went up and down.
that ain't about money. That sound like a fiend. Anyway,
It was money. It was the
That was
principle.
money. The hell?
No,
Trying to
this-
help.
the storm was
There was a
disrespectful.
pack of chicken that went down the street. I was gonna
Okay.
get it, okay?
Oh no, Miss Monique. I
I
can
was so
believe
hurt.
that.
yeah, people got cars.
People be making their own parking spots.
What she talking about?
She said some people cars got towed.
Oh,
Yeah, it definitely was, Yamina. It definitely was. I got it on film. It definitely was a
Period,
tornado
Mika.
trying to start.
You trying to film something? We should have been saving them packages.
But you know, people at 17 Mile, between 17 Mile and what is that, Utica? One of my boys stayed right there, and he said he was in his vehicle,
Dwayne,
and
you
it
have to be the most
lifted his
bitter man on
vehicle
the
a little
planet.
bit, and the vehicles around him. So yeah, that had to be some type of
I believe
tornado.
That's Miss Carmen.
Dorian, you want us to just
don't
live
believe
life,
that, Miss
be
Carmen.
miserable, and die? What?
The government is doing
was
this
wrong
to
with
our
little
weather.
entertainment
What are we
I ain't
doing?
gonna lie, I do believe that. Miss Carmen on to something.
What she
What?
say?
I can't prove it.
What she say?
She said the government is doing this to our weather.
Yeah, don't believe
Like I
that.
can't prove it,
Okay,
but
I know some people do believe in
The weather control.
the weather, yeah, and climate
thing.
control, but I don't.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's, first of all, you can't. You
I mean,
can't
if that's the
control.
case, then how do you believe in God?
Right, I'm about to say you can't believe in God and believe in that at the same time.
I can't believe
that's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Listen, we doing something to the climate, all right. We're destroying it.
Yeah, no.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
I think what we're seeing is Mother Nature is actually fighting back to what's happening, like
Heck
what we're
yeah.
doing to.
Yeah. I keep telling y'all the happening when them trees and them plants decide I'm no longer taking this dioxide for you and I'm going to be pushing it back out to you. What we gonna do?
Yeah, I can't. I don't.
Mother
can't.
Nature is something. She's something fickle.
I hope it
okay?
comes on before that, Miss Monique. And
Yeah, my
praying for
cousin
you.
Power went out on Friday. They
This
still
heat
not
have
on.
been
Yeah, I
no
hope it
joke.
comes back.
Mine's
yeah.
been out since Friday. I heard.
You can believe in both.
What up, though, Crystal? How you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
Crystal.
Crystal.
You say it's-
Yeah,
you
I mean,
believe-
I kind of believe it, but I can see why
I
not.
can't see-
because
I-
it's like
I
if
don't
you
see
believe
it.
in one, how can you have the faith in the other, and that He's the creator of all things and how all things should go? I get that point.
I don't believe in that.
But
Look,
I just feel like how the government has control over other things and can make other things function. I don't see why they wouldn't have been, some tampering possibly.
Because I believe
with the
Mother
weather.
Nature will fight, like kind of like what Brittany just said. I believe Mother Nature will fight that.
Most definitely.
That's you messing with. I'm not saying that it's not possible, because anything
Sure.
is possible, right? I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm saying I believe that Mother Nature will fight back.
I don't
try
believe
to
man.
control me.
I don't
Right.
believe man can control anything that God created. Carla, you in there?
Hey, good morning, first and foremost.
Good morning, G.
First and foremost, good morning, G.
And God created man, and man has been being controlled by man. So why in the freak can't man control the weather? It's called cloud seeding, and it's called all kind of other stuff. They are playing with our weather just like they play with our blood, our bodies, and everything else. Okay?
I see. I understand about
Did God make us mouths?
No, my mama made me, but God made us all.
No, God made you. Your mama was the vessel you came through, brother.
Okay, but it came through my daddy. He the one who popped the weasel.
Yeah, well, what you got to understand, your mama had her egg since birth. Your daddy, he's seen the news ever so often.
There you go.
So, anyways, yeah, it is possible for them to play with the weather. Now, the tornadoes and all of that, I'm not saying that's them. I'm with y'all on the global warming.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is also the end days, the end times, in my opinion. So we was told weather would be crazy and things would be crazy in the end times anyway, right?
Yeah.
So get prayed up and stay in your book, stay in your good book, and prepare for what's coming.
No, I totally agree with that. When it comes down to seeding the air and stuff like that, I get that part. But as far as like tornadoes controlling the winds and all that, what I will say is this: everything is scientific. Like majority of people don't understand. Once we start doing fireworks and shit, we see it start to rain, right? Because sulfur goes in the air.
Right.
And so our air, Mother Nature, protects itself by covering it with rain. You know what I mean? It has to be pushed down. And so we just gotta look at actually use what high school taught us. Like whatever goes up gotta come down.
It gotta come down.
So when sulfur goes up, it gotta come down, and the earth will replenish itself. We'll replenish the air through rain.
I agree, Miles, but that tornadoes and stuff was the day before all the fireworks too.
Yeah, very true. Very true. But at the same time, these are.
I was messing with you because I ain't talked to you in a minute. I'm being real, but I'm messing with you too. I ain't talked to you in a minute, my guy.
I got you. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you.
Somebody else go. I love y'all, man. Have a great day.
I'm gonna treat you like Dorian. All right, G.
Thank you, G.
All right.
Yeah, y'all be smooth.
Yeah.
You too.
So I'm not gonna lie. People don't understand like controlling the winds. People don't understand how hordes of butterflies and bees can actually change the direction of wind. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just as simple. People learn how to read. I mean, messing with the weather, yes, I see. Like the seeding, yes, but they can't change the direction of wind. It ain't like they got a big ass vacuum
Fan
or
up
fan.
We want the wind to go this way.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so
I just think it's just
Now, that's
Mother
a bit
Nature
far.
responding to what you're doing to it. That's all.
very much.
I mean,
really
you
believe
keep
that,
messing
too.
with the natural stuff, it's gonna get back at you. Like
Eventually.
science can try to clone or you know what I'm saying, imitate as much as it wants to, but like you said, what was created was that. Like you can't get away from that. So it's just Mother Nature basically letting you know, like I'm the one that's really in control.
And stop playing with me.
That's all it is. Like that's all it is.
Stop playing with
Playing
me.
with me, bitch.
Yeah, like for real, her fury is
Morpheus Keys is back.
There is nothing that we can do against Mother Nature's fury.
That
Stop
was
playing with her.
proven with Hurricane Katrina.
Stop playing with her.
Carla, you on there?
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning,
Dorian.
Dorian.
Now I know Jay, she smoked, and these are high. Look, these are conversations that come off of being high. And I know the rest of y'all smoke. First of all,
You know what?
First of all, it was hot as hell, bro, for a week. What did y'all expect? There was no harp. First of all, look who's running the country. They ain't smart enough to plot any damn thing out. They don't even probably know they even got harp. Second of all, we live around. Once again, it's geography. We was in a heat dome. The whole country was hot. We got cold. Those lakes are cold.
Very true.
So once the air comes up and cracks the heat dome, that's all that was.
Yeah.
That's all it was. There was no conspiracy. It wasn't no plot on Chris and Usher to ruin their night. No. I still listen.
Hold
like
on,
I said
Dorian.
before.
First of all,
and
I
Brittany,
didn't say
well, listen, I will point out Brittany thinking I'm a hater. No. Baby girl, look, I didn't work
Well,
with
when you
Lionel
call us
Richie.
monkeys,
Well, shit, that's what it is.
insult.
Listen. Don't get insulted if you feel like you look. If you a monkey, it apply, right?
No, it didn't apply
Right,
to me.
so-
But I'm just saying, you always want to call people monkeys. Let people enjoy their lives.
Good, they did, and I enjoyed my money that I made off this easy ass weekend. Okay,
sure.
nothing
Everybody
storm.
was
A
It
win
was
is
great.
a win. Let everybody win.
I can
And
agree.
that's
with
what
him
I'm
calling
saying.
them
That's what I'm
monkeys,
like.
though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, listen,
wasn't dancing.
keep going. They got more shows. They got gonna keep. I want them to come back. I'm glad that went off really without a hitch, because guess what? Chris and Usher understood and figured out. Probably they figured this out last year. Detroit is a very well good tap market
Hell yeah.
for concerts.
They did.
That's why they did
I
three
I think
shows.
we the only one that got 3 shows back to back. I think we
We
the
only
only,
And all
Well,
three
they had a
shows
day
sold
off. They
out.
gave the 4th off, but it was still lit. Like last night, I was downtown. I mean, like I got clients. They all this was. I had people calling this whole entire weekend trying to get downtown. I had to turn down a whole bunch of people because I had people. It was already set up. So I'm not. Listen, that's why I said whenever these concert goers go, I don't spend the money. I make the money. I'm just like the artist. Come on down. Come on down, you monkeys. I don't give a goddamn because I'm gonna make off with a bag and be happy.
You know what, Dorian, but you don't have to call them monkey.
You're right. Oh. All right, then, Dorian.
All right, Willie. All right, y'all.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Dorian.
All right, are we ready for the news?
No, I'm just joking. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jay with the news.
You know that concert. That conference that you went to
Yes.
and that week off. It did something for you. I appreciate that introduction. That was great.
Yeah.
Now, if you can continue that and not.
Okay, you're right.
Okay.
I ain't like that shit. Go ahead.
Here we go, y'all. Jay with the news. So listen, I wanted to bring something bright up first. Because this weekend a lot happened. So I want to tell everyone that this Sunday, there's going to be something that is great happening in Belle Isle. The great thing is, it is the 8th annual Detroit Kite Festival 2026. It is hosted by the Detroit Kite Festival. It will be this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It says we're back. The 2020. The 2026 Detroit Kite Festival will take place on Sunday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Cricket Field on Belle Isle, Detroit. Join us for kite flying, food, music, and more. Detroit Kite Festival is a 501c3 nonprofit. Donations from the public are what makes this event possible every year. So shout out to you guys that this is the 8th annual Kite Festival. I have been once. It is absolutely amazing. It is free. It does not cost, but of course the food and snacks that has a cost to it. But it is live music. Sometimes it's just an array of local artist that comes on and performs, and it is really a great event. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend with your kids that is fun, that is free, please join them at the 8th annual Detroit Kite Festival 2026. Now, area closed off after power outage causes failure event at Marathon Refinery. Strong smells reported. Residents near the Marathon's Detroit refinery reported seeing smoke and noticing a strong smell after a flaring event at the facility. Officials say Marathon reported a power outage at the refinery, which made flaring necessary. Flares are safety devices used to burn off excess gases when refinery operations are interrupted. The EGLE and refinery crews are monitoring the air quality on site and in nearby neighborhoods. So far, officials says no gas readings of concern have been detected. As a precaution, Schaefer Road is closed from I-75 to Dixie Road. Drivers are asked to avoid the area and use alternative routes. There was a statement from Mayor Mary Sheffield to let the residents know that they understand the concern, but everything is under control. Now, we have to talk about this, family, because 600 Michigan cases reported in the Psychospora parasite outbreak that can cause explosive diarrhea. Michigan health officials are warning residents and food businesses as this outbreak continues to grow, especially in southeast Michigan. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services says nearly 600 cases have been reported as of Saturday, July 4th. That is up from 170 cases on June 30th. Cases remain highest in Monroe, Washtenaw, Wayne, Shiawassee, Jackson, Oakland, Livingston, and and Linway counties. Health officials say no specific produce grower, supplier, or type of produce has been identified as the source. However, MDHHS says the illness is often linked to contaminated food or water, and previous outbreaks have been tied to fresh produce, including bagged salad mixes, lettuce, cilantro, basil, raspberries, snow peas, and green onions. This parasite is an intestinal illness caused by the parasite. Symptoms can include frequent explosive diarrhea, stomach cramps, nausea, fatigue, and loss of appetite. Symptoms usually begin about 1 week after exposure, but can appear anywhere from 2 days to more than 2 weeks later. They're recommending people wash fresh produce under running water, cook produce when possible. Officials say heating food to 158 degrees or higher kills this parasite. Restaurants and commercial kitchens in southeast Michigan are also being urged to take extra precaution when preparing or serving raw produce. Anyone with sudden or ongoing diarrhea should contact a healthcare provider and their local health department immediately. I wanted to tap on that story because we were all just out this weekend with family, concerts, events, and we were eating and we were drinking. So if you feel yourself all of a sudden having to use the bathroom more often, then you may want to reach out to a healthcare professional to find out if you have this. A biker goes 140 miles per hour, drives wrong way on I-75 while fleeing Michigan police, the state police. The motorcyclist was arrested after a fleeing and eluding incident that began in Detroit. It ended about an hour away in Davidson Township. That man or that man or woman, man, they was really trying to get away. They took them on an hour drive. That is crazy. The rider originally fled from troopers on Charles Street before heading into Oakland County. The motorcyclist was accused of reaching speeds of 130 to 140 miles per hour and driving the wrong way on I-75 between 9 Mile and 14 Mile. The Michigan State Troopers and 2 helicopters followed the motorcycle from the air and provided a real-time update as the rider continued north. The motorcyclist was eventually arrested in Davidson Township by the Davidson Township Police, and there was no injuries, thank God, from this fool that was on the road. Now, since we was talking about concerts, I thought that I would end it with this. Rick Ross will perform at the Fox Theater Detroit in Detroit, Michigan on Saturday, July 18th, 2026. The concert begins at 8 p.m. and features a special black tie experience celebrating the 20th anniversary of his debut album, Port of Miami, with orchestra backing by the Renaissance Orchestra and the St. Trapp Choir.
Are you trying to do what Jeezy and Big Sean did?
A special guest will be Cash Doll. So Dorian,
that's what Jeezy and Big Sean did.
Dorian, you love when the monkeys come out. I guess they'll be coming on that weekend too. You can get your tickets at all ticket sites, Ticketmaster's Event Ticket Center. They are asking for fans, because there is a dress code. Fans are encouraged to wear black tie attire.
Okay.
I hope they know what that means.
That part. Because a tie.
So I would just let you, ladies and gentlemen, know.
That means no gym shoes.
And where's this at?
This is going to be at the Fox Theater.
Okay.
No
on
gym
the 18th.
Shoes? On the 18th. You said this is the artist?
Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And special guest, Cash Doll.
You know?
That means gowns.
So not this weekend.
I'm not going.
Tuxedo.
But next weekend.
I'm not going. Just off of that. Just off of having to dress up.
Really?
Hello. A real black tie. I just want people to understand. A real black tie is no gym shoes.
To be honest, what people
There's
don't realize, I hate dressing up.
But the reason why is because they stopped you from dressing up.
That's probably true. I hate dressing up. Like, if I'm in dress up clothes, and that's what I call them. I like, if I'm in dress up clothes, immediately after I want them off. Like, give me in some jeans, give me in some chill.
Guess why? Not only for the sophistication that they're trying to, bring, but it stops people from acting like fools when they're in those type of clothes.
Yeah,
normally.
I can see that.
I haven't been to a black tie affair in a little minute, and I'm not out in the city like Lake B everywhere is. But normally, when people put on those type of clothes, they come with a different energy. Normally.
I can see that.
I don't know what the city is doing now, but I hope that y'all will not make a fool out of us at this black tie event.
You know what? Rick Ross always kind of set that tone for a tie. Like, he can do both. He can put on a suit and look nice, and he can put on street clothes.
Well, Jeezy did it here, and it was actually nice when Jeezy did it. Big Sean did it too.
And it made them wear black tie?
Jeezy's was a black tie. Big Sean was a black tie.
To see what happened.
And it was nice. You didn't hear nothing crazy.
Okay, good.
Because you're dressed up. Like, 9 times out of 10, when you look nice,
you feel nice.
You're not gonna want to fight. Especially when you're tuxedo
shouldn't want to
in your gown.
Yeah, it's gonna be cause for something if I really have to scrap in my suit or a dress. Yeah, I can see that.
My last thing is just to let you ladies know that the 7-day forecast today is 79, Tuesday is 90, Wednesday is 90, Thursday is 88, Friday is 81. Saturday is 84. Sunday it is 88 degrees. We are going to be hot. What's up, caller? And that was Jay. What's the news?
Oh, my bad. Hey, y'all better check with Trick Trick before y'all get them tickets, because y'all might be asked out if Trick Trick say it ain't happening, okay?
You talking about for the Rick Ross?
Yeah, because I don't remember him being taken off the no-fly zone list by Trick Trick, who put him on there.
Can somebody tell me the correlation with that? Because I thought Rick Ross was kind of signed like his own label, like he was the label.
No.
Okay.
Him and Trick Trick had an issue. Him and Trick Trick had an issue, and the last concert Rick Ross was supposed to do here, they shut that shit down. He didn't even get to go on stage and perform.
Now I do remember that.
Because Trick Trick had a bunch of goons ready for whatever they wanted to be on. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Rick Ross got his people too. He got his people discreetly though.
You cannot have people in Detroit when they come to Trick Trick and other Detroit people.
You right, I don't know him.
Let
me tread lightly.
That's what I'm saying. Jeezy get a lot of Jeezy. That's why Jeezy love it here, because Jeezy get a lot of love.
Yeah, that's what's like. Sorry,
exactly.
Because he showed Detroit a lot of respect.
I don't like Rick Ross is doing this because, as y'all said, this has already been done for somebody's 20th album, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, get your own shit, Rick
Jeezy
Ross. Like,
did it. Big Sean did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did they do it for their 20th?
For me, they did.
Jeezy was the 20th.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was Jeezy's 20th anniversary of not Travis. You know, the first Jeezy album, the very first Jeezy album. Thug Motivation.
Was the Snowman?
Thug Motivation.
No, Thug Motivation.
Motivation, right?
So is this 20 years of Ross?
Well, here's the thing for me.
He might have been out of Ross because this is 20 years.
But it's 20 years for Ross.
But I like how Jeezy did it, because Jeezy, first of all, I just love the growth in Jeezy as a man. So I got a lot of respect for him and when he did it and how he did it. Okay. Rick Ross, to me, he just biting.
Exactly, and I can't respect it.
Event.
Bro, he just biting.
But on another note, I mean, the fans of this album, I mean, we shouldn't have to get dressed up like that to not act fools, because the fans of that album, the true fans, hell, they 40, 50 years old anyway.
Yeah, but they still acting like that.
That's a good point.
They still acting the
I mean, the unfortunate part, it is 40, 50-year-old fools out here. That's the unfortunate part.
Well, them was the same fools gonna be at Jeezy concert. That was at Jeezy concert, and they weren't acting crazy.
But they were dressed up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you know, you got some people who don't want celebrities to grow up. Like you got them people like, oh, why Jay gotta mature and make albums like this? And you know, I think the people that's gonna act ignorant, they don't want to get dressed up anyway. They ain't gonna be there because they gonna be knocking, talking about, oh, they going soft. They want a nigga in the suit. Well, I can't wear my whatever. You know, I don't think them people come anyway.
Hopefully not.
Just my opinion. But as I said originally, wait till you get your ticket. Wait till Trick Trick put out a public service announcement saying he did it. Okay.
Yeah, I do remember that his last concert did get shut down. He did not get up on that stage.
That's so unfortunate. So what do you mean by Rick Ross is like biting? Because it can't be for money, because he do a car show every year at his house where people pay him.
No, I'm just saying
the car show definitely is biting. Yeah. The car show definitely is biting. That was DJ Envy stuff.
Right, and that's where
biting is copying off of somebody else. Oh, okay, okay.
The original.
I didn't know that terminology. Thinking you can do it better. Because we used to use
original.
Same thing.
The original, man. Hey, the idea has already happened. Buy you something else, bro. Quit biting. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I'm out of here, y'all. I done took up enough time talking shit.
Thank you, G.
Thank you, G.
Thank you.
That is so funny.
That's crazy, because I didn't know that they did it. They did it like that. Jocking, jocking for us was something different.
Oh yeah, no, jock. When you jocked off somebody, it was you copying off of them. Like they're like, you jocking.
Is that what it used to mean?
But I haven't said or really compared people.
Call in somebody old school to tell me if that's how we used to use it, because I thought we used it a different way.
Another thing that was foolish that happened this weekend was those two boys that lost their life at Fairlane.
That's so unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate. I think one was like,
what did Calvin just say?
And the video being shared, because people are
sharing a video of the guy. Mm-hmm. It's two images that I saw.
And I think that we see
Well,
this
3,
stuff too much.
because I saw them fighting.
Yeah.
I saw the gun, and then I saw the dude who got shot in the head laid out.
Got you. So
They
I
showed
saw
that video.
I saw the
That
fight
Fairlane?
today.
That
Yeah.
Fairlane.
Yeah, I saw the fair. I didn't even want to bring up the Fairlane fight, but I was.
I mean,
but it pissed me
the
off.
reason why I feel like it needs to be brought up because it's ignorant,
It is.
and like people are losing their lives for what?
And they met up, like they planned
Like for
to
what?
meet up at the mall. They literally, it was 2 groups who planned to meet up. Who still goes to Fairlane?
I didn't even know Fairlane still existed.
Still goes to the
That's
mall.
one. But it's not only that. It's like, okay, what's going on with our kids?
No.
Yeah,
It's a thing.
absolutely.
Because I don't care what's happening in the other communities. Like, it's our community that has the issue. Like, just like last night, why are y'all fighting at the concert?
Yeah, no, seriously.
On a slow song.
On a slow song.
Like, why are we fighting?
And I
Why
think
are
it
we
was the
being ignorant?
actual steward, like the person that helped you to your seat, the usher.
The
I
ushers.
think it was.
Why are we
her.
fighting? Like, why can't we go places and enjoy different things? And then black
Yeah.
people want to get mad when there's rules and certain standards set in place.
Yeah.
You want to get upset.
It's
These
the
are the
frequency
reasons why.
and the vibration, and I feel like people. Anytime when you mix liquor within something, hate to say it, but it's a kind of bound to happen. You're in a tight space, it's hot, people get irritable.
Well, then you might as well not have
I was say you
I
bump
literally
into
just said
somebody,
that.
you step on a shoe, excuse me. You got people by the time the end of the night happened, that's why I said when people get to their parking lots, that's where you see the most fights.
This
of
is
people
why I don't
falling
think
out in the
liquor.
street.
I think they should shut down liquor
Liquor
sales for
should be-
holidays
they should
now.
be.
And I really think that I do.
No,
I
they
think that they should
should.
shut them down. It shouldn't be served at concerts. It should not be
Because
served
here's the
at.
thing.
Because first of all, it's very hard to. You have several levels that have bars. That's
Yes.
first. Several levels that have bars.
Sure.
You don't. It is going to be very hard for you to know if you're over serving someone because of the several levels of the bars.
Yeah, as much as them
it
drinks is,
Fox's
we not
responsibility
over-serving.
to make sure.
It's not over serving.
Hey,
They about
caller.
$30 the thing.
Excuse me, but I get accused of being wrong for calling people monkeys. See what I'm saying?
You know what?
That was monkey. That's monkey behavior. What happened at the mall? Monkey shit. Was fighting at a great concert? Monkey shit. This is the problem with us. We don't know how to act in public, and we don't seem to have any class.
None.
Ratchetness is outruling class right now.
It is. It really is, Dorian.
When there's such a divide about a song that's been going around with NDRE saying what she said about Young Miami Spin That. When we have a divide within our own community about that, how are we ever going to progress forward?
What did
And
NDRE say?
you know what's so bad about that song, Brittany? I've never heard it, but grown people in their 40s and 50s are telling me, "Oh, it bang, you should listen." And I'm like, it sounds like something I wouldn't listen to in the first place.
Right.
And why would I look as a guy? Why would I want? And why are you glorifying scamming? And I, like I said before, I can't really call what she was saying because I don't listen to that kind of music, right? I'm not checking for Young Ma. Ooh, this is. Oh, the beat is nice and it's catchy. It's ignorant. And even though we grew up listening to a ton of ignorant stuff, that does not make that right either. So we can be hypocritical, but like I said before, the people that was telling me about this song, they're in their 50s.
But you know, Dorian, let me say what the difference is. The songs, yes, they were. We had the songs back then. Our behavior off those songs are totally different than the behaviors.
No, it
now.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. Listen, we're living. Listen, I will not be a hypocrite.
We still have respect for our elders with those songs out. Where is the respect now? You cannot tell me that there's not a difference. There is definitely a difference on how we behave. How we behaved when it was just us around was a difference when it was that song. First of all, the song couldn't even came on with elders around. We would have had to turn the song off.
But you want to know
Absolutely.
why?
Because
Absolutely.
different.
The elders set the standard. That was the difference.
Yes.
And y'all knew and y'all agreed to the standard. But the issue for
But you know
me
what though,
is,
Brittany? You know what though?
But the problem for me is that those boys lost their life for stupid stuff. And y'all think that music and the culture does not affect that. Our kids are dying. Literally, our children are dying.
and have been dying.
And they continue to die, and y'all want to continue to say that it's a black and white issue when it's not. This is a black issue with black people in the black community.
Absolutely.
So if we are not taking a stand for something or holding somebody accountable, what do we expect? It's going to continue to happen. It's a shame that those boys lost their lives for what? We do not even know. They're dead.
And you know
right
what,
now,
Brittany? Brittany took the words right out of my mouth.
To even be dealing with this right now.
Like, it's sad. It's really, really sad.
But it's telling because we'll sit here, like I said before, we're looking at how we reacted when that kind of music. We have been dying over our music for at least 35 years.
I was gonna say, and Dorian, can I just interject right there? And that's my only thing. I understand that everybody has a preference. My only point is, this has been going on since the beginning of time, and I just don't like how everyone is putting the responsibility now on the younger generation to make the change, be who we want to be, change the narrative. Why does it have to take our generation when it was just before? It was just enjoyment.
Well, let me explain. I get why you're saying that, but here's the thing, though. You, as the younger generation, you have. Listen, here's the thing.
We don't even have an example. So
you do have an example. We laid the examples out, but you choose the money route. The money route is what's pushing this. This the labels. They're not pushing a J. Cole. They're not pushing hip hop that will be positive. Right. And we already know we've got a long time. We got a whole track of examples, good and bad. But yet we're gonna follow because the music is not music. It's hypocritical hop now. It's not hip hop. And then especially with my own peers, my own people who will sit up here and act like, oh no, well, we were different. And we were not. We were going out here listening. We would listen to NWA, we would listen to gangster rap, and then spin the block. What young folks call spin the block? No, we would go hit the block with an AK. We go shoot your house up. We'll go kill you over drugs. We glamorize that. Rick Ross glamorizing drugs. Jeezy glamorizing the drug life. And then we sit up here acting, wondering why our children, like Shani said, why are we expecting them to change when people that they are the adults now in the room, they're co-signing it. They're giving examples. They're giving reasons to do it and then you got the young people are saying, well, hell, y'all did it. So what's wrong with us?
So Dorian,
it was censorship during your time. Y'all had censorship, and this is why I said censorship honestly should be back because I think there is a time and a place for a lot of different things. Y'all music had it too. Y'all music talked about being freaky and doing drugs and cheating and I'm not saying that it didn't happen. What I'm saying is it was a little bit more discretion. It was more discreet. Yes. You had to actually think like, dang, that's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what
they wanted to get played on the radio.
They were letting kids be kids. What I'm saying is these kids can't even be kids today. So somebody said in the comments about it voicing their opinion. That's fine. You can have your opinion. But at the end of the day, what do we really want solved? Do we want our kids being killed and murdered?
Because I feel like it's further beyond the song or entertainment.
But what I'm saying is the songs help make it move. I can't even say the word. Get it going is what I'm saying. It's helping it all come together.
As I just said, I was just at a picnic when there were children.
Children. You know what I mean.
Children talking about having an AK in their hand. Children saying the B word with songs. And the adults were, you know how long it took for an adult to go over to those kids and say something? We would not have dared even play the song in front of our elders. And at my era where the people I grew up with, we wouldn't even play the song if kids was even in the room. It would have been the clean version.
So you know what? I'll say this much.
And all these kids were sitting there, be this, be that, and get like
I'm going to leave it at this. We got to ask ourselves, what is really black culture? Is it ghetto ratchet, or is it what we wanted, what we figure it should be? If we're trying to live a revisionist history and how great it was back in the day, we keep talking about this back in the day. We have been under pressure for a long time. And We have been getting exploited for a very long time. And our music, the one thing that we can't hold into ourselves, we can say that it's ours, we have allowed it to get out of hand and into the corporation's hands. And so they're the ones that's pushing the culture. They're the ones. She didn't put that album out. Her label put that out.
Yeah, we
what
know
is
that.
Our culture? We have to define, what is our culture? Is our culture ratchet? Is our culture going to concerts, fighting, go to the mall, we're going to have a shootout? Or we gonna run people over in the streets drunk? What is our culture? Black people need to define what is really, is that what we're going to stand for?
Because it definitely needs to be defined. It definitely needs to be defined because
women
right
that
now
came out
this is horrible.
Women that came out and basically was standing up for the song and the lyrics and saying, okay, hey, it's cool that y'all can have a song, but this does not need to be Grammy, or we don't need to do that. We don't, like, they were getting backlash for basically saying, hey, that's
so
cool.
She can't enjoy her moment in her time.
That's fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, like Dorian said, what are we really promoting? What do we really want to say to our kids?
I just don't like how when somebody get big, and this is her first one with her being a, that's what I'm saying. This is her first one with her just on it as a single. She's proud. So why can't we just let her have her moment? It is, because every time that she wants to go up and she wants to.
Who is she?
She talking about Young Miami.
Listen, when she want to perform it, or when she wants to.
All the things she could talk about. All the things she could talk about.
She has other songs. This is just the one that blew up.
Now, guess what? Would you allow your children to listen to that song, Shani?
Sure.
You would allow a group of kids to listen to that song?
I will probably put on the clean version, yeah.
Okay.
There is no clean.
But this is the music that they listen to. If I put on Do the Stanky Leg, they're gonna be looking at me like, shit, I'm gonna start showing my age. These are the songs that they know.
God. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, y'all.
Anytime I've had a group of kids.
That's fine, Dorian. Call back in. Have a great day.
Anytime I've had a group of kids that I had to entertain for the day, right? Am I gonna put on songs that I feel like they can get something from? Absolutely. I've never had children around me and just threw on a song because it's something that's out and about, that's popping right now.
Gotcha.
The songs that I listen to as an adult is damn sure not the songs that perhaps, especially, I'm talking about the hip hop song. It probably is not the damn songs that they needed to be hearing. I'm trying to promote positivity in their life. I'm playing some positive ass music. I don't want you to sit here and shoot them up and bang bang talking about sticking something down your throat, and I'm not playing that with no kids. They are children.
Thank you, Mika.
My elders taught me that there is, as Brittany said, there's a time and place for everything, right? And when adults are around, what we don't understand is we feel like, okay, we trying to party after these kids is here. No. You have to remember that there are children that is sitting here watching you.
For sure.
And you are the example. So like you said, if you plan to shoot them up, bang, bang, around them, and that's all they hear, of course that's all they going to want to hear. But what if you're not playing that?
But
what
then
if you're not allowing them to listen? My kids could not listen to that music.
And I understand, but then they go to school, they have peers, they have cousins.
Well, see,
where that type of stuff is exposed.
All of us raised our kids to say that was the great part about my village. We all had the same thought process. Kids need to remain kids.
Yeah, and that's what probably
and my
went
children
on
didn't go anywhere that parent thought process. My kids couldn't come over there, and it just is what it is.
But you can't control what happens in school.
Okay, so remember how old my kids is your age,
right?
So back then they couldn't hear. They couldn't be on their phone and listen to music. I'm saying, but in school they couldn't play music and be on their phones.
Who didn't at lunch? Who didn't when we was outside? Who? We probably could. We snuck. I ain't gonna say we was just like, hey, y'all, what's up? Nah, we had it up under our desk, but we had them.
I'm not a fool to not.
We knew
to not
what
think
the raunchy songs were. We was Trina, my neck and my back, and in the video that I showed, and I wanted to post it. I didn't know when we were gonna talk about it. The video said you missed My Neck and My Back. You missed WAP by Cardi B. You miss all of these other songs, but you choose to pick this song to say that this is making the divide between
those songs
our
were
culture.
also in there too. And
but I say hold everybody accountable. Don't pick and choose who you want to. And I don't think you should do it when a person is blowing up.
That song got ripped apart too. WAP did too. But here's the thing. So there's the songs with
what song you talking about?
Spin that. But listen, even with if you go back in time, they did it with NWA with F the Police.
All day.
They did it with Tupac and all of them.
They did with Tupac.
So they've been trying to monitor what's been going on for years, right? But the problem is that it's such a divide between us within our own community. This isn't the first time that they've tried to get songs off the radio or get things not played or put parental. So she's not the first one. I just want to put that out there. Sure. This has been our music in general, but we have people.
Because they tried to destroy NWA.
But we have.
That's all I'm saying.
But we have people. We have people in our community that's fighting when we're trying to get it right within our community. And here's the thing. Now we're seeing all the results of all the music that we keep letting people get play and things like that. Now our kids are dying more and more. They barely making it to 18 now.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just the music. It's a lot of emphasis on, and that's what I was saying. I feel like it's a lot of emphasis put on the music. Let's take everything into consideration.
It is the reason why.
Take the music away. What else is the?
What else is it for Black community?
What else is it from? If you take all.
What else do we have for
that
Blacks?
type of music away?
What else do you have for Black people?
What else is there?
What else is there?
What for? What that they like
for anything?
It's other hobbies. It's other. I'm sorry.
That's teaching them.
I'm saying that makes the culture go forward.
Right. That's making them think. Let's do this. That's making a girl think that this is the way I'm supposed to act. If you take the music, if you take that type of music away, what else is there? Outside social media.
You have movies. You have other forms of entertainment.
But what about
you have
audio
books? You have different forms of. It's not just music. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying. TV away too.
So here's the thing. What I'm saying is, it's Black entertainment.
Period.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying.
Keyword entertainment is to entertain. So if you follow that,
do you know what the real definition of entertainment is?
What?
It's actually detaining someone's attention to do something else. So it's really not entertainment. And I told you this before. Everything that we see is a psychology behind it.
Sure.
So every advertising commercial that you see, every movie that you see, everything that you see, it's all psychology. It's all programming. So what I'm saying is, it's Black entertainment is what we're missing, and Black entertainment is what has been.
So what do you want them to do?
Just
you want everything to be positive?
It's not a matter of it being positive.
How about this?
But that's what's because it's a lie.
That wouldn't be realistic.
That's not realistic. What I'm saying is, they did things in the 90s, and our music was there, but they gave you other options. You had a clean version.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You had a clean version.
And that's all
what
you
I'm
heard
saying
on the radio.
Is just give it some rules and some standards. That's it. Guess what?
Okay.
This not gonna be played around at this. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So y'all not mad at the fact that it is a song that is out, that is popping, that is trending.
I don't care about
y'all
that.
are just worried about the places and settings
What is
on
it
when
doing
is it being
mentally
called.
To these kids.
What is it doing mentally
The
to
same
people?
thing that any other song does.
It doesn't.
It entertains.
No, it doesn't. It makes.
That's how you say that. Well, people say that music is one of the ways that we are all connected.
Some people start.
It is, but who's being affected?
Some people think scamming is cool. No.
Right. I listen to the song. I turn up.
But we're not talking about
turn it off.
We speaking in general.
But
I'm speaking for.
But I feel like
to change.
But see, here's the thing.
I'm speaking for
the
people
only way.
you.
Yeah, but the only way that scamming will be on my mind and that song will highlight me to scam is if I've already been thinking about scamming. If I've already had a play on scamming. If I've already had a play on killing, it's just going to either give me the courage. It's going to be like, oh, okay, I can do this now, but it's not going to become a thought in my mind, I guess, if it wasn't originally just from hearing a 2-minute song.
If I was never exposed to scamming and I got down, I got down. I'm down in the dirt right now. And I hear that song, I can see someone saying, okay, this is the way I can get it done.
I have a question. So what was the difference from him seeing that with uncle doing it or dad doing it or cousins doing it?
Maybe
that didn't move him then?
Maybe none of them did it. None of these people around me. That's why I say I was never exposed to it.
Okay.
If I was never exposed to this, but somehow I got down. I'm down in the dirt right now. I hear that song. Come on now. Do you know how many songs I've heard that I'm like, I've heard
I get you though.
like,
I get you.
All I'm saying
I didn't know
is,
that can happen like
just-
that. Let me look it
all I'm
up.
saying is, I would say add some type of censorship or have some type of standards or something around it.
There you
Even
go.
down to what you said with going to the concerts and stuff. There needs to be a cutoff for liquor.
Yes.
There should be a cutoff for liquor. That's all I'm saying. Like,
It definitely-
all I'm saying
they
is
shouldn't
that
even
there
serve
needs
it.
to be some rules and some regulations set into place, because honestly, if the liquor's cut off at a
Yeah.
certain time, people probably not gonna fight.
But people fight at funerals.
You at black funerals, yes.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
But you know why?
So it doesn't
But-
matter.
and they
where
fight
you're
at white
at.
and
Can I tell you
Mexican
why?
funerals. They fight
Can
at
I tell
white
you
and
why?
Mexican funerals.
There's no dress code. You can come to a funeral however you want to.
Funerals
There's
have
no
gotten bad.
rules. There's no standards. You keep missing
Yeah.
it's standards and rules. You can go to a funeral however you want to. We just had the conversation. If you dressed up, you ain't about to mess up your church clothes.
And I
I
agree
know,
with
I know.
Dorian. I said that I
Back
feel
then,
like
them
it's
had
the
levels of
vibration
food.
and the frequency
Do
that
not
we be
come.
on.
Guess what? There's going to be rules and standards,
And that's without
even when I'm
liquor.
dead.
The music has a different type of frequency that captures everything. That's why it's so loud. It's like it's pulsating. It's like a
goes back
thump,
to
thump, thump.
psychology. It's psychology to all of this.
Trust and believe it does something
Everything-
to you mentally.
And it's the reason why
does.
it's strategically placed that way. Have you ever listened to artists and they tell you it's all strategic, which is what people are missing. That's why it's all programming. It's all about your mind. And once they get that,
That's
they
it, right.
got you.
And here's my thing.
I can get what you're
instead of
saying.
Got you.
saying, instead of a lot of people saying no to it, and I get it, change is hard. Instead of saying no to it, try it out. We not past the point as a culture. Let's try it. Let's try it and see if it works.
Well, we know
if it fixes. We so busy want to say,
Listen.
but y'all did it back in the day. Y'all had this music back in the day. We did. However, again, Dorian, I still disagree with you. We didn't behave like I'm seeing
Yeah.
Well-
people
I
behaving
think what we
right
asking
now. But
is-
if we can just say, hey, no matter if we did it back in the day or not, we can all agree it's a problem. We have a problem.
Well, that's
Let's
when I
start
feel
with the
like
music.
that's where I feel
Let's
like
start with
the
entertainment.
ones before us should be the one putting those things in place is helping. My only stance on this is that I don't feel like my generation and younger should have to be the one that has to come and fix it all. That's my only
Y'all won't
thing.
even listen to
Yeah,
us.
you're right.
What do you? Well,
When I say
Like, you
y'all,
don't even li-
when
not
I
I
say
don't
y'all,
keep
I
it
mean
in
the mass.
and I
The
say it all the
mass
time. It
doesn't
depends.
listen.
It depends on the delivery.
It does.
Are you talking to or talking at? And then are you really teaching? And is
Can I
what you
ask you a
teaching
question?
teaching or are you degrading? Because all of those are
It makes
different.
a
Can I ask
It
you?
does.
Can I ask you a question?
It
This
does.
is general.
Sure.
This is for the younger generation.
Sure.
Who do y'all think y'all are when y'all
Right.
haven't done anything?
Anything,
This isn't
right.
geared towards you.
Sure.
This is geared towards young people.
What do you want us to do exactly? We're still
Something.
young.
Not you.
Something.
I'm
What
just saying
saying
because
is,
just in
listen,
general.
First of all, because you trying to get somewhere you ain't never been. That's
Right.
first and foremost.
Because I'm still the younger generation is still growing, and I resonate
Right.
with that, so I'm gonna throw me in there.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, you need to listen to people that has been somewhere where you've never been. That's first and foremost. So who do you think you are? Not you. Speaking in general, who do you think you are? You haven't paid any dues. You haven't done anything. You haven't gone through anything for you to tell somebody on what or how it should be said to you.
Yeah. Well, with all that being said, why are
Because I'm
y'all
not-
expecting us to lead without any of that
I
knowledge?
don't. Nobody. See, this is the thing. I'm not expecting
I'm
the
saying
younger
Well,
generation.
because-
in general,
I don't-
just
need to
the
get
older
the lesson.
generation.
I don't expect the younger generation to lead anything because y'all don't know where y'all going. First
Okay.
and
No.
foremost, not you, just in general.
Right.
So I don't expect them to lead anything. What I expect is for my
Yeah,
generation and generations before me to have some standards and bring some standards in class back to the community so that the younger generation has something to follow and to look up
Well,
to.
I mean, it's just
That's what I'm talking about.
But it's just as simple as this: if an old farmer is dying, and a young farmer need to take over the farm,
you need to learn.
then you need to learn. Meaning,
And you reinvent,
Hold
but
on.
you still learn.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
And the key point is always
Yeah,
to
right.
listen. Is listening,
Yeah.
right? It don't matter the delivery because the old farmer might be on his deathbed and he might can't say much of nothing but pick up the hoe, grab that donkey and get busy. He's not talking at you. He's talking you with a thing that needs to be done. And that's the problem with younger people when you just need it to get done. I don't care about semantics. Get it done. All that, well, he didn't say it like that. He said, get it done. And when people overall, I was at the conference, the whole thing was based on, if you want me to say Jesus wept, Jesus wept. Now it's over. Y'all get busy. All this, I see people I've seen people who this is their 4th time here. They still ain't started their podcast. He was saying, get it done. And then somebody brought up delivery at the thing. You'll see it on the video that Q gonna show. He said, what you want me to say? Call you my daughter? What you want me to say? Call you my wife? What you want me to say? It's not about that. Get it done. I don't know what it's going to take you to get it, but I had to get it because one of the key things I've learned, all them people were successful because they had a wife. And it was deep. It was really deep.
Have I not been saying that?
Most definitely.
You said that.
How long have I been saying that?
Hold on, most definitely. Hold on.
How long have I been saying that?
I've been watching for 6.
Shut up.
How long have I been
But
saying that?
Brittany, you was correct. The main thing that everybody had was a wife. And they were saying how, in the beginning...
Get you some favor, men.
Right.
Yeah, please.
They were saying that how majority of their wives was talking about how they was approaching them, how they said it didn't come across right. He said, but later, after a while, the wives start understanding, like, they're not here to play. If your sickness costs $2 million, we need to get $2 million. It ain't no easy way to get $2 million. It ain't no easy way to talk into it and say how your delivery of conversation is going to be different. You just got to deliver.
And I will say this, Shani. I definitely understand what you're saying. I understand what the younger generation is saying. Again, you and my kids are the same age. So I get it that for some reason in your generation, it is the approach. It is the tone. It's the words. It's and I get it because I do feel that way on a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, I can talk to people and I go, that would have came off differently if you would have said it like this, right? Yeah. So I get it. But I recently just watched something and I've watched it now. It may be 50 times. It pissed me off the first 2 times, and then after that, I had to get out my feelings and listen. And he said, it's crazy that you would throw away $1 million advice because it wasn't given to you in the package that you wanted it. What is wrong with y'all? And I said, because if the package smelled like it, I don't want it. And then I had to replay it. And each time I said, damn, that's something. You will throw away $1 million advice just because it's not delivered in the package that you wanted. He said, what is wrong with people now? He said, I don't know when this world, because it's not just black people. It is the world that's like this now. When did the world get so in their feelings?
Amazon.
Yeah.
When?
There you go. Keep going.
He said there is
Uber,
a problem.
keep going.
It is a problem with the world right now.
It's called instant gratification.
And he said, we have to stop it. He was like, every culture. He was like, I'm tired of hearing. This man was like black and Asian. He was like, I'm tired of hearing that it's a black problem. It's a this people problem. He said, no, I've been everywhere. I've talked to some of everybody. And it is all of them. It is 2 or 3 out of a group that would be like, well, no, I didn't get what you were saying because you said it like this. And he like, what? So you gonna throw away the $1 million advice?
Yeah.
We gotta stop that.
I have a question. How good is the $1 million advice if the person don't understand it or if they're not clear?
No, because they caught up in their emotions.
I'm asking Sharice.
Okay.
You said, say that again. I like that. Say that again.
So as far as the
$1 million advice.
Yeah, thank you. As far as the $1 million advice, essentially, what good is it if the person don't understand it, or if the person is not clear on it?
Oh, you're talking about the person who's receiving it?
Yeah.
Like if they don't understand the advice or the message?
What good is the $1 million at that point?
What?
Oh, I understand what she's saying.
I just want to get the answer to that question.
I'm trying to.
I understand it totally.
Yeah, I
but,
No, but
understand
basically
it.
what she's saying is they're not comprehending.
But-
Right. So if you're not comprehending, like,
Yeah, I get it. And it's like,
if you're not, but if you're not comprehending it, it's because your own emotions won't allow you to. It's not because you're dumb. It's not because you're stupid. It's because your emotions are saying he said it like this, and I don't want to accept that. But instead of saying, you know what, I understand what he's saying, but he didn't have to say it like that.
I see it differently. If you're using, I may not understand the advice because of the words you chose to use are beyond my vocabulary. Therefore, I can't comprehend it because it's beyond my vocabulary, and so I get it that way. To be honest, I'm the type of person when advice is given and it's given in verbiage that I don't comprehend, oh baby girl, I'm finding out what you I'm a taper, especially when I don't understand. Say it again for me.
right.
Now I have it. I got that $1 million advice, right? I don't talk to people who ain't got nothing to say. That's just who I am. Everybody get a hello, you know.
That makes sense.
But really talk to people. I don't talk to people who ain't got nothing to say. So anytime I really talk to you, that's because I'm learning from you and I love it, right? If you say something to me, I'm going to take it and I'm going to absorb it. If it's words that I didn't understand, I'm going to research them words to figure it out. That's just me. But for me, that's somebody who actually wants to learn what you just said.
So what I think, and what Shandy said was, what good is the $1 million if the person doesn't understand, right? Well, here's the thing: if the person doesn't understand, and basically, you don't want to take the advice, meaning you don't want anything better in life. So with that being said, then don't come looking for something or trying to go somewhere in life because you don't like how someone said it to you or how it's presented. So here's the thing: if you don't want to grow, don't come here. Or don't look for certain things. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. It's just it's going to be based on a person if they want to grow or get better. Because if you want to be a person and you want to get better, when you're talking to people, they're not always going to give it the way you feel it should be said. So if you're a person that have an issue with how people say certain things, then that is your problem, and that means you don't want to grow in life. Because successful people got stuff said very harshly to them, and it's a matter of if you're going to take it and make it positive or you're going to take it and make it negative. But if you're a person that don't want to grow, you're going to make it negative. If you're a person that wants to grow, I'm going to take the good of what they said, even the bad, and I'm going to make it work for me. Yeah,
because there's a guy called Gary Vee. I don't know if y'all familiar with Gary Vee. He's a white boy, and he say things like, what the fuck you ask me that for?
It's people in higher places, like in your job. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a matter of people saying things in a mean way.
Is he in a place of leadership? Huh? Was that person in a place of leadership?
Yes, very much.
It's a place of getting things done, right? I said,
I don't think that should be.
No, but here's the thing. Like I said, there's no sense of urgency anymore, right? Like nobody's ever in a place of getting things done or getting things done in a timely fashion. When you go to restaurants, people move slow. They don't want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like where you're getting yelled at and cussed out because you don't have a sense of urgency. There's no customer service. There's nobody really doing their job. This is why I don't want to tip you, because you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you a tip. You ain't worked for it.
People keep telling I need to bring back my company.
Maybe what I'm saying is, the teachers that you had in school that you probably remember the most and learned the most from were the teachers that weren't the best at delivering things or weren't the best. They were the ones that challenged you. They were the ones that you had an attitude with.
Get your ass out there.
They would kick you out of class. I'm pretty sure everybody had a teacher that was like, I can't stand them. But you remember their name. You remember the lessons that they taught you.
And you did the best in their class.
And you did the best in their class. Even if you got a C, they still challenged you to your best. You don't remember them classes that was easy that you was skating in.
I never forget.
You can't remember a class where you was like, man, this class is easy.
I had a teacher.
Did you see what Mika just said?
I had a teacher. She gave me C's, right? When the ending of the class, when I found out I had an A, she said, "Miles, you was just doing things and made things look too easy for your classmates. I had to bring your tone down because you finished quick. You walking around the class.
Yeah, you had teachers that will humble you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so she said, but when it comes to your graduation, you deserve this A. You feel me?
Yeah.
So people got to understand.
See, look, y'all mean she remember all her teacher names. Miss Hall, Miss Smith, Miss Glover, Miss Bernard.
Mika said it's about tone, right? A lot of people get behind that because that's an excuse. When people start saying, you just need to do it this way. But when you go to the job, you see how they work. You be like, oh, Mr. Johnson don't speak with a tone.
You respected the teachers that challenged you and made a standard. And they did not go against it. Hey, caller.
I'm not surprised.
Thank you, caller.
In 2 generations.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
2 generations of PC political correctness that we've come to a point where we can't tell you something that means something to you without you worrying about the tone of it. Okay? See, the real problem is we've allowed the world to become too sensitive.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is, I don't care how they saying it. If somebody's trying to tell you, don't go down that goddamn road because the tree that fell in the power line out, and the way he said it in the tone, then walk your stupid ass down there and get electrocuted and drive.
But what did the extras do to the story? Did it add a razzle dazzle? Did it add sprinkle?
It's called emphasis.
Did it change the terminology? You can still say something with a sense of urgency.
I'm listening to what the person told me.
Nasty.
I don't care how he told me anything. You should never concern yourself with the messenger. That's the problem.
Yeah. Hold on, Dorian. I want
the
you to hear
message
this.
is there.
I want you to hear this,
Look both ways before you cross the street.
I want you to hear this. I want you to hear me ask Shani this. Hold up. Shani. Come on, girl. We got to get the fuck out of here. You telling me with me saying that right now, you're going to sit here and you're thinking about why I said it the way I said it?
No, and I think that's the disconnect with what I'm saying. So with
That's why I wanted him to say it.
I feel like with the whole teacher example, I feel like that was because you had to. In school, we were young. You had to listen to your teachers. We respected elders. So even if we were mad and pissed off, we couldn't express it. We were jotted down, write about it. Now that I'm thinking everybody is at the grown stage, right? Where age is not a thing. It doesn't matter. I just feel like if I'm respecting you, you're respecting me. Now, if you said something like, Shani, come on, let's get the F on, I would be like, okay, well, what we doing? Let me grab my stuff. I wouldn't take that as disrespectful. But if somebody is sitting in your face and being nasty or being degrading, calling you out your name or making it seem like you don't know what you're talking about, now that, to me, the delivery, how can a person get to what you are saying when they have to take all of the other stuff before you get to your point?
Well, I think that's disrespectful.
You see what I'm saying? So that is what I mean by it. Yeah. I'm not a type of person where I'm not dissecting every single thing, because if a person uses a cuss word, I'm not gonna be like, oh, please don't. I'm not gonna do that. But I just feel like if we're an adult, if you have an issue or if you want to say something to me, hey, let's talk here. Because I come into every situation with respect.
And how we got on the subject was about the young people not accepting advice because you're saying, well, how can we fix this? Well, listen, we started our so-called hip-hop culture, right? And the marketplace, the fans determined what was good, right? So we had variations of, Rakim was not Kid Play. Kid Play was somewhat similar to Kwame, but then you still had the Dana Danes. We had different variations of the art. And what occurred during that time, we actually had the music became political. And so that was being pushed, right? And when the people that really run the labels, who actually own the prisons, who actually own the cell phone companies and the food companies that service the prisons, they developed an idea. They actually had a meeting, and Miles will tell you.
Yes, they did.
They had a meeting, and they decided, we're not going to promote brand new beats. We're not going to promote
positive.
Public Enemy. We're not going to promote positive hip hop. We're going to promote negative rap. We're going to promote. Listen, we're going to give controversy, just like this whole song. Just they did the same thing with Luke. Mm-hmm. They did the same thing with Sir Mix-a-Lot. Mm-hmm. They did the same thing. And here's the thing: we understood. Everybody didn't go and buy a Luke record, but because you highlighted it, we went and bought it.
Well, I want to say this. They didn't really go after Sir Mix-a-Lot like that. You know why? Because Sir Mix-a-Lot had white people in the beginning.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Hey, Becky, look at her butt.
Oh my God.
Which was
big.
also really a rape. Look, if anything, it was the intro was looking. It was still political if you think about it, right?
Yeah, a lot of the music was political back then.
Mm-hmm. And so what I'm trying to say is, when they decided, the people that basically run this genre now,
mm-hmm.
they decided what we're going to promote is garbage, and we're going to psychologically get these people to have children out of wedlock, go straight. Look, we call it the prison, straight from the prison from school to prison.
Yeah,
we're going to feed you this music. We're going to inundate you with this garbage music, and we're not going to allow any other type of. We don't have. Listen, it's being made. We just don't have to promote it, and we're going to promote the ratchetness. We're going to put the feet. Now, let me tell you something. 30 years ago, they was using dudes to do the same thing they're doing with females now. Mm-hmm. And guess who's becoming the villain? Guess who's often recorded fighting? You don't see men. Look, women. It's the women. Because now, guess what? Y'all the last vestige of our black community. Y'all the last of the strength of it. You don't think they don't notice that y'all got all the degrees?
That's why it's such a heavy divide amongst us with the black woman right now, and that's why I'm trying so hard to fight against it.
It's programming, like Whitney said. It's programming. That's all it is.
See where it's at. That's why I'm like,
see where it's going.
If our black women cannot agree on one of these things, where in God's creation are we going? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Ain't no back, straight to hell.
All I'm saying.
Hey, Mom, remember?
Think about our children.
50 Cent versus Kanye.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. See, before Kanye, that was the culture of the consciousness of the hip hop.
Thank you. That's
right?
all I'm saying, Mika.
And so listen.
What Mika
so what ended up winning out?
She been cooking on here.
What's ended up winning out? One person went insane. The other person took money and exploited more.
But definitely.
He may have lost the album war, but the culture war was won by 50.
Yep, definitely. Thank you for calling, Dorian.
So
thank you.
And that's really all that I care about. Like I care about us as black women coming to some form of some type of agreement and stop dividing this age things amongst us, because the mentality is what I'm concerned about, because the mentality is what's raising our children. And if we as black women cannot agree on something, we are doomed.
And you the echo?
Yeah, because I 100% believe that we're doomed.
And this is
if
what I'm saying.
We cannot agree on something.
Like India.Arie came out and she said she didn't say like this thought. She didn't say that.
Right.
She just basically saying let's be mindful of what it is. And all I'm saying is you could play it, but there's a time and a place of when it needs to be played. Is what
and
I'm
it's
saying.
Definitely not around
and I'm
children.
saying, and that's what I'm saying. Like we need to be watching our children.
Listen,
that's all I'm saying.
Listen,
because I don't
get it.
Listen,
I mean, I don't listen to it, but I know the chorus.
The whole truth.
I don't know that.
The whole truth behind.
I'm just worried about the kids.
The whole truth behind the music.
They making dances and kids doing the dances to it. They looking at it as just being a fun thing. Just how we looked at it when we looked at it, my neck and my back. We didn't know nothing about what we were just looking at. Like mine, it had a good beat. It was catchy.
Because it had a radio version.
That's what I'm saying. Because it was catchy. We weren't thinking about they was talking about
social media to even look at that.
But that's what I'm saying. We didn't. Social media wasn't out when my neck and my back was out.
You guys are missing the entire point. All I'm saying is, yes, we had my neck and my back.
Right.
Yes, we had Who the Baddest. We had all of that, but we also had clean versions to that.
Definitely.
So we didn't hear the other versions until we got of age and started like, oh, Oh, so all I'm saying is it's okay.
Definitely.
All I'm saying is let's just think about the kids and have some type of censorship. I didn't say get rid of it.
so-
Like if we can agree on just that point.
That's what I'm saying.
If we
Be
can
mindful
start
of it.
there, if we can start with agreeing that children should not be listening to this type of music.
You're not, because children are
I'm
raising
talking
children.
to you can't say that. You're a man. I'm talking to the black women.
I'm talking about women.
I'm talking about
If
women.
But that's a good point too.
You're not a woman.
What you
Listen,
mean?
okay.
What's a
So
good
if
point?
we as women
I'm
can
glad you said
agree
that.
on just that,
I got a
if
question
women
for the
can
women.
just agree on just that clean versions of music should only be played around children. If we can just
Sure,
agree
but
on
what
that, we can
happens
start somewhere.
But what happens when the kid is singing the dirty version on top of the clean version? I've seen it happen so many times before.
Well, it happened with us. I'm not saying that it didn't, but what I'm saying
You like the
is
answer from a woman?
we heard more clean, and then when we heard the dirty, it was like, oh, okay. And then I don't know if you went to your parents, I did.
Yeah,
And
no.
they explained things to me. But what I'm saying is, at least if they hear the clean first.
Yeah, my kids.
Yeah,
When they-
I asked one time and I didn't get a response, and I never asked again.
But what I'm saying, at least if they hear clean first and then they hear dirty next, they might not want to hear dirty after they didn't hear clean.
I got a question for
Maybe.
a
Give
woman.
them
I
an
got a question
option.
for
Maybe.
a woman. If women are the highly most educated people in the country, right?
That's what they say.
Why the kids the dumbest?
Because it takes two to tango.
I'm just asking. I'm asking the question.
No,
you know,
because
I'm not a
they
woman.
say that the man and the woman plays a
No.
pivotal.
I said the woman is the most educated person
Right.
in America.
Correct.
Specifically the black woman.
Correct.
Why are they children the dumbest?
Right.
Because-
That's what I just said. Because it takes two to tango. It can't just be all of what the woman knows. That's where the man comes in and he brings his skills and his wisdom in, and then the child then develops their own set of skills and wisdom. Then as they
She
get
don't
older,
it. What I'm
Okay,
saying,
I
what
got a
I'm-
different perspective.
What I'm saying is this.
She understand what you're saying. That was her answer. So can I give mine?
No, because it can't be her answer. Because
That can be her answer. She
the
didn't know.
man, the
So
man,
what would you say the
the
answer
man
is?
is not in the household. 70% of the women are raising the children.
Can I
But
ask,
then-
can I say something though? But the kids do grow up, and the father may not be in the home, but then kids grow up where they are able to call dad, have a relationship with dad, get dropped off over grandma's, dad going over. So as the kid gets older, they're able to advocate for themselves a little bit more. Hey, I want to go to dad's.
Okay,
Hey,
so can I say
dad
this?
pick
Can I
me
say this?
up?
Can I say this?
Sure.
So by the time you're 7,
Sure.
you
You can say you want to go to dad.
No. By the time you're 7, mentally, how you think is already set. So the
I can
first
say that.
the first 5 years of any kid's life
most
mentally
important.
is the most important and the most crucial.
Sure.
So the woman sets the mindset of the child. So the woman mentally is what's raising the child. Even if, especially after 7, it's done. It's already formed. They're there. All of that you see at 7, that's them. Little creatures. So by them getting older and all the mindset, all of that has already been set. It's already set.
And it's set by the mom. So what role does the dad play?
So
Is he just the muscle or the strength or
No, identity of a child.
okay?
Discipline, things like that. But as far as like mentally, that's mom.
That's interesting.
So
It's all mom.
So I'm gonna answer your question. It is because the mamas too busy shaking their asses and thinking of other bullshit. That's why it's happening. That's why it's happening.
But due to the fact that it has been mentally molded and shaped in our community, that party and bullshit is our number one thing. We have all those parents at the Chris Brown concert probably never been in their school, children's school, to advocate anything. Mom, listen, this time.
advocate?
Hold on, I said advocate. I ain't talking about to go to.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Now, again, when they started tailgating, I said, y'all motherfuckers could go to tailgating, but y'all can't do the same thing and say we need books for our children in schools.
Well, I've
get what you're
seen
saying.
it. I've seen it with like sports.
Yeah.
Like the guys that I know that's like coaches and stuff like that. The parents are not involved. It's like a few parents, and they try to get the parents involved and things like that.
Yeah.
Parents don't want nothing to do with it. It's like I'm dropping my kids off and I don't have them for a few hours.
Yeah.
Like it really is. I'm talking about
different
with
now.
us. It's really different.
So if I made a song called "Drop Your Kids Off, Get Some Cash."
Give it up, give that ass. Yeah,
I mean,
And people would sing that, and it would be a hit because people are making parodies now.
I'm talking about just because though I make it, it doesn't make it right.
Exactly.
So when you do a song asking people, scamming it, where my niggas at, then you have men or boys, want to become scammers because they believe that they're gonna meet a woman like Miami, right?
I know exactly. Keep cooking because I believe the artists should be held responsible. They don't want to put the song out.
They used to be held responsible. Artists actually used to be held responsible.
Parents do not show up.
They do not show up.
They definitely don't.
But what I'm saying is, what people fail to realize, if you're in any position of influence, of any position of any platform, you do have a responsibility to the public.
Absolutely.
Now, not at 100%, but you do have a responsibility to the public. And that's because of your profession and what it is that you do.
I totally agree.
Artists back in the day were held responsible for things that took place.
And they used to go to school.
Remember,
it's right, because they've even come back and apologized.
They had to apologize. Remember Travis Scott, those people that died at his concert?
Yeah.
He was held responsible for that.
And he took responsibility.
And he took responsibility for that. Because what people fail to realize is, to whom much is given, much is required. So what I'm going to say about the younger generation, and myself included, is that we want all of these things, and we want respect, and we want this, and we want that, but we are not willing to be held responsible for what comes with that. And accountable for what comes with that. So people want these relationships, and they want these families, and they want these careers, but guess what? It's going to be sacrifice. You're going to be held accountable, and you're going to have to be responsible. And what happened with our generation, because you borderline, what happens was we got these things, but the responsibility and accountability is what we were getting away with. And this is why it's so easy for our generation to bail out. It's why it's so easy for our generation to give up and quit and whine and complain and, oh, they hurt my feelings, and, oh, they did this, oh, they did that. And I'm putting myself in it because I'm part of the generation is what I'm saying. So we want all of these things, but we do not want to be responsible or held accountable. So this is why relationships are failing. This is why marriages are careers. This is why we can't do nothing. And the sad part is our children. It's our people, and that's my issue. So when you say why is it our responsibility? Because we're part of the problem. So if we're not going to be a solution, then we're going to continue to be a part of the problem. So yes, it is our responsibility, and we are supposed to be held accountable, because we got people I got nieces watching me. I don't want them to have to go through what I'm going through. You got people and cousins coming up behind you. You don't want them to go through what you're going through. You don't like it. And the truth of the matter is, our generation is hurt because we feel like we've been lied to. We've been putting in work. We're tired because the generations before us didn't get it right.
And the only reason why...
And that's really what this is about.
The majority of people don't get things right because people don't listen.
Right.
It'd be things to be put right in front of your face to tell you, don't go that way. But
we grown, and I can do what I want to do.
I'm grown. You ain't gonna tell me I can't go down this road. I'm gonna go down it anyway.
And that's the problem.
Absolutely.
And this is why we are where we are today. And I was very hurt about what happened at Fairlane. That disturbed me.
And when I watched the video, I was really disturbed.
That disturbed me because
I was disturbed before
kids. I've been disturbed. I'm just tired of seeing our kids, especially our little black boys, dying for something so senseless. And I'm tired of seeing our black girls be around here degraded and naked and calling each other bees and 304s, and they think that it's cute. I'm tired of that. It's ignorant, and it is doing our people a disservice.
And my thing is, when you see, again, this is where my, if you see something, say something. I get people to say, that's none of your business over there. I said, you know what? That's the problem. Nobody think it's their business. That's the problem. I'm going to say something to my sister. Now, whether she listens or not, that's on her. My job is to give you the advice that I was given, that I know that works, that I see that works. That's my job, is to give you that advice. Whether you listen, that's on you. You know how many women at the picnic, at the 4th of July, that I really want to say, why is your ass hanging out and your babies are right here? Like, where they do this at?
Easy.
I've never. Let me tell you something.
I'm with you, Mika. We can talk about it.
Say what you want to say about my generation. I ain't see Daisy Dukes around no babies at no picnics.
Facts. No, that's
When
facts.
the
I have a
elders
question.
were.
Did they have
I
children?
didn't see that
Did they have children?
at the picnics.
I'm saying like did the women who you saw at Daisy Dukes, were they mothers?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've seen some women who don't have children do that type of
They
stuff.
even go pick up their
Usually-
kids like that at
So do you
school.
think it's
Usually
okay
when they
then?
No. You gotta
Okay.
respect other people's
I think you gotta
children.
respect other children.
I was just
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
because even the thing where when you go swimming, people think that bikini swimsuits or the 2-piece thong
It's-
suits, you shouldn't wear it.
You shouldn't wear
You
a
should
thong.
not wear a thong at a.
But people feel like it's
where
a
children
water,
are.
it's a swimsuit. Some people feel like, hey,
And
this is normal.
I
I was just asking.
I was
see what
just
Mika
raised
said?
old school.
When
That's why I
Mika
said I
said
just got a different thought process.
Mika wanted the topic about the married thing. We could talk about that, Mika. We'll get a
Yes,
topic
Because
on that.
not only that, they're going to pick up their babies with these shorts on and these revealing clothes at the school.
So this is why
Lizzo, I had a big problem with Lizzo at the game naked like that. There was children around.
Yeah.
That was not, it had nothing to do with your size.
And what
If you
game?
was a
Well,
skinny
that was
blip,
my only thing.
It would have been a problem.
That was my only
And
thing.
what
That was
game?
the
And she's
issue with
lucky
people.
my children went there because her bodyguards would have been getting me because I'm going to say something to you.
What game?
It
The
was a little
basketball
bit
game
ago.
that it was a little bit
So
ago,
this is-
but people
so
thought it was
again,
because of her size. No,
They were
sweetheart,
trying to
it's because
make it
you're
seem
naked.
like it was her size. Now that was my only thing. If a smaller woman did it, don't make it an issue when a bigger woman do
It's
it.
an issue when any woman does
so
it.
this is why I said we need to get back to rules,
Standards.
censorship,
Something.
and standards. Because what happens is when you have rules and standards and censorship, it alleviates all of the confusion.
So, question: Did we?
Yes, yeah, I mean it, but were they at the
Did we do
picnics
the
with the
topic
kids
yet?
no,
with them?
never.
Well, let's go to the topic.
The show was almost over.
Yeah.
The show's almost over. We gonna
Yeah, no, that's not-
We're going to take that topic and we're going to push it towards next week.
Yeah.
yeah. No, but I mean, I feel like it was something that needed to be talked about.
Absolutely. I love this.
It's not something where it's like we're going against each other.
Right.
I think it's a thing of where we need to find a common ground.
Absolutely.
Because again, our children and our people are the ones
Yes,
that's lacking
Monique,
in
it was the
support.
Lakers game.
sure.
Yeah.
So that's really what I think, and I think we do need to define some type of standard or some type of censorship. Like I said, it's a place for all of it. I'm not saying that it's not. What I'm saying is things need to be monitored. And
agree.
that's what my things need to be monitored for the kids.
They do. And they need to bring back the zapper on the little thing when you go reach for an outfit that you know you're too big for. Zap! Go ahead, y'all.
That used to happen.
Well, I think
That's so
everybody.
disrespectful.
I think everybody should dress that flatters their body type.
I think.
That's what I think you should do. You should
Yes.
always wear something that
That
flatters
flatters.
your body type.
Flatters.
It
is
don't
the-
matter what size you are. It should
it's the
just be
word.
flattering for your type and your body.
I want y'all to look up that word flattering because just make sure you know what it means before you pick that outfit.
That's all I'm saying. Just wear, just dress
Well,
according to your body type.
The whole
Yeah.
the whole thing about being dressed is a respectful standard type of thing.
For yourself.
is.
That's what I'm saying. For yourself.
That's why I don't understand. I don't understand.
No, I understand because again, the young don't respect the old.
I just don't.
Well,
And that's
it's,
just how
it's,
it is.
it's a divide between the young and the old.
Most definitely.
And for me, we need each other because the old has information that I need.
Definitely.
And I have information that they need. So the only way we can continue to move forward is if we come together and just respect, okay, this person did this, so I have to respect that they paid their dues and they paved the way. Because here's the thing, if it wasn't for the old, then I wouldn't be able to do it.
Absolutely.
That's what people fail to realize. There wouldn't be no Young Miami if it wasn't for no Salt and Pepper. And I don't know
Okay.
who came before them.
Very true.
So that's what I'm like. I don't know who came before Salt and Pepper. I just know Salt and Pepper.
Nobody came before.
Okay, well,
As
let me
a-
pay
as like-
homage
as
to
a
Salt and
group?
Pepper. So that's what I'm. Female
Oh.
rappers at that. So what
No,
I'm
they
saying
came
is,
after them, yep.
what I'm saying is, there wouldn't be none of her if it wasn't for them, and it wouldn't be Salt and Pepper if it wasn't for the ones that had gone before them.
Yeah.
So we need to know the history. That's why
Yeah.
it's important to know the history and
Shout
where we
out to
come
Sparky
from.
D. She passed
Marky D did pass, yes. So that's what I'm saying. And even groups like
People
TLC
Bryson just passed too.
Who?
People Bryson.
Oh.
TLC, they
July
promoted
2nd.
safe sex and they wore condoms and baggy
Yes.
clothes and things like that. So again, music, entertainment, all of us, even on the podcast, we all have a responsibility, and we have influence,
Yeah.
whether we recognize it or not. And if you don't take it as such, you're still going to be held accountable for whatever it is that you say and do on these platforms. So we have to be mindful to what we're saying, how we're saying it, what we're doing, and how we're doing
Absolutely.
it. Because believe it or not, we are definitely being responsible for
There
being in
definitely
these
will be a
positions.
standard for my reception. You come in there dressed like a fool if you want to. You will be escorted out.
Well, for mine, a few people will not get invites, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you. That's all I'm saying.
So that's it. That's all.
If you don't get an invite, just know that you are there in spirit.
Well, with you in spirit.
Yeah, because baby, it costs.
Respectfully,
It
my
costs.
God.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna make it live. You just gonna see the pictures later.
Okay. see the photo album.
Yeah, you see the pictures later.
But I would definitely say this: hip hop was definitely more family orientated in the 90s.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And the music that was made when Luke broke the barrier, he broke an adult barrier.
Absolutely.
He didn't break a child's barrier, right? He didn't want it accessible. People had to actually show ID to buy his records at the record store.
I remember that.
So it wasn't things that was accessible. For every genre, you always had the grown-up person. You had Rudy Ray Moore, or what's the black lady name who sang the Nasty Records?
Wait. So,
The black lady that sang the Nasty Records.
I know
Kia?
No.
No.
She's not a
Adina
rapper.
Howard?
No.
She came before.
Trina?
No.
No. This is before that.
Oh,
She
well,
was
then I
in,
don't
she
know.
was she was actually in the movie. She was in Tyler Perry's recent movie.
And she sung Nasty
Cannot
Records?
think of her.
I don't know.
M. Jackson, something Jackson.
Mahalia?
No.
I'm trying to think of the songs I'm trying to think of the songs so I can think of who she.
But anyway, there were blood jazz and blues singers, R&B singers who had a nasty record.
Oh, yeah.
Lou Rawls had a record called Oochie Coochie Man.
Okay.
Which mean that record.
Turn off the
It's
lights.
cheaper to keep her. I've been stroking the whole nine. Like they've had.
Yeah, but
They didn't have the,
Yeah.
especially the blues. The
But you-
blues, y'all.
But you see how they can say it without saying it.
Yeah.
How
But they
how
still
they,
said it.
They
No.
can give it to you without
it's
it making
different.
it.
But it was gay.
Shanny was real different.
gay.
It was real different, and people just couldn't go buy the record.
What you mean, chill on Adina? She the one who made she want a freak in the morning and freak in the evening.
Right. And
Just like
we
me.
singing that. Yeah. That was a good
She
song.
said who was singing the freaky song. That's all I know.
That was my song, baby.
Millie Jackson.
Millie Jackson.
Jackson.
Exactly.
Still the Lord.
That's exactly who that little woman was. But
Yes.
Millie Jackson.
Millie
I
Jackson.
still don't know who she is. What she sing?
she used to be the one. She was the woman in there that was singing the raunchy songs.
They all raunchy.
They are.
Millie Jackson.
And some of them blues songs was
That's
nasty
what I'm
too.
saying.
It literally was a song about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yep. But the thing for me, like I said, just if we can get back to some type of censorship, I think things would be.
Now I can meet you
It
there.
hurts so good.
Exactly. I can meet you there and I can pull up with the clean version. Or that's what I was saying with Miss Jess Sharice. I definitely turn on scamming because I'm gonna be up there doing it with them. But
Oh, you
I
scamming
would,
now?
But I would turn on the clean version. You see what I'm saying? Like I would definitely have a balance, but I'm not going to
I think
act
they're-
like it's not a thing of theirs.
Here's the thing,
And
for
that's
me.
my thing.
Let
Like,
our
just-
kids be kids.
And
Yes.
that's the thing. It's like
Our kids don't get to be
There's
kids.
Somebody
Their-
that's
their
5, I ain't gonna lie,
childhood
they
is
probably
just
don't even know what
torn.
scamming is. They just like the beat and they just like who was it? Florida, whatever. They just like him doing the dance.
Listen, I saw a little girl also. Where them flat fans at?
Yeah.
And she. Let
You
me tell
talking
you
about
something.
Miss Shirley.
And then she trying
I like Miss
I
Shirley.
would've-
Exactly.
I would've
It's just no
popped-
different.
I would have popped her little behind you
I
trying to shake
personally
it.
don't
Sit your little
am not
ass down.
a fond of that, but a lot of people like it.
Who, Miss Shirley?
Miss Shirley, I personally just wouldn't, but everybody has a preference. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all so much for watching the Rise
This
and
was
Grind
not
Morning
the
Show.
topic today.
And
It's
ladies-
kind of rant and rave, but we haven't seen each other in a week, so we can do that.
Ladies, we got to get it together. I think that Brittany Chanel, the way that she gives it to y'all, is the cleanest and the nicest that it can be said. Now, because my language skills is a little bit different, I don't give a damn about sponsorship right now. I need you heifers to figure this the hell out because I'm still doing good because this is ridiculous. Let's have a summit. Let's have a meeting. Let's do something.
For what?
Do something to start setting some standards for women out here, and who knows, it could pick up very quickly, just like did. This is a Rise and Grind morning show.
I just don't like it to be a divide amongst us as women. That's all.
Yeah.
Shoot, let's get it together.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all back tomorrow for Tuesday, and have a great day.
Be in the building.
Yes, she will be.
And have a great day.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.